What is going on, guys? Thank you for joining me. Welcome back to another episode of Creating a Legacy with FC United of Manchester. We're still in the plus, 232k. Not too bad. Let's roll the fixtures, see what's been going on since you were last with us. Then we will get talking about the squad, which was just on the screen. But let's forget we didn't see that. I didn't want to win the FA Cup anyway. Went down 3-0 here. As you can see, first goal, very sloppy. Set piece, again, shock. Yeah. Because we were expected to get to the third round, I put out a strong squad in this, and we just got dominated, guys. Really disappointing. Kind of the story of the season. The story of my life, we cannot score. We look so bad in front of goal. Oh, I don't know the words, but we were dreadful. So the second goal is coming soon. Some highlights drag out. It's like they know we don't want to see the goal, so they just drag it out. 2-0. Yeah, move on. Don't want to see it. Skip. Lose the game 3-0. I'm trying to skip through the highlights. They're so bad. I want to get talking. There's some positive things coming up. Stay tuned. Don't turn off yet. Don't turn off. He's the third goal for Wickham. Let's get out of this one. Leave the match now. Look at this. We get a point. At home to Blackburn. Blackburn managed to have a cross in, but we block it well. We look decent. Nielsen back to Lane, and that was a dreadful pass. So Smalling, long ball forward. This is the issue. Just one long ball past our defence, and it's just soul destroying to watch over and over and over again. So things need to change. We end up getting the equaliser, an own goal, but we'll take it anyway. 1-1. Travelled away to Plymouth after the Blackburn game. As you can see, Plymouth have the ball. They played long. Ball across, took it away, runs off out of the defender. Shocking. I bet he's a shock. Our defenders are crap. Shock. But bounce back ability. Bounce back ability. Let's skip forward because it's literally the longest highlight in the world of football. Sheehan picks it up. He's running, he goes inside to Dodd, but he gets intercepted. But look at that, we win a header first. Then Kerr lays off to Lane. Lane goes to Johnston. Johnston, is he going to go past his man? He tries it, he cuts inside, left foot into Ellison. Ellison first time to Burton. Burton with a beautiful finish. Keeper doesn't save those. So you pick up 2 draws. After a really bad run of form, you would think, oh, they're on the up. Next game's going to be a win. They've got Grimsby at home. Surely they're going to turn them over. Nah. Grimsby 1, FC United Manchester 0. Holy smokes, we're playing Blackburn again. It's another point. Played them very close recently in the highlights and we got a 1-1. Now we're playing them again and it ended 1-1. First goal is an own goal, which is a bit depressing, but almost expected now from the defence. I had just no idea what happened. It bounced off the back of his head. It's like he didn't know where the ball was coming from. So yeah, 1-0 Blackburn. But we get back into it. Simpson goes out wide to Sheehan. Goes back to Simpson. Ball across. Nielsen with the header. Get in there, Matt. I don't know what happened. We actually won a game. And we won it comfortably. We scored 3 goals. I mean, well, I do know what happened. We changed formation, which we'll get into in a minute. But 3-0. 3-0. Ellison. He's running, he loses it, but he gets it back. Reed to Burton, into Nielsen. Nielsen tucks it away. He is looking for a move. Coincidentally, he's touted by a lot of people during this game, and it's like he knew they were watching. Boateng picks it up. He goes to Johnston, to Ellison, to Billy Waiters. That's into Reed. That goes out to Johnston. Johnson to Billy Waiters. Billy Waiters into Nielsen. 2-0. Second goal of the game for Thomas Nielsen. And we are singing. Or sailing. We are sailing. Does anyone remember that song? Sheehan to Ellison. Goes back to Reed. Back to Sheehan. This football, it's magical. He gives it away though. But still. Ball across. Nielsen goes down. Manson on his debut. On the same day he signed for the club. He finally joined us. The Finnish striker. And he puts it away. So we are back, and as you can see, we have been not too bad. 1 defeat in the last 5. Yeah, 1 defeat in the last 5 league games. I mean, wow. The form is getting turned around. It's a shame we're sitting in 17th place still. But we're playing Charlton again today. So we played them last game. Now we're playing this game, the reverse fixture. So we are at home. Can we turn them over again second time? Which will also close the gap to them. It's one of them points we need to put a run together. I would really like us to be able to beat Charlton, Barnsley, Burton and Rotherham and pick up a lot of points in these games. Going into the squad, as you'll see, there's a bid in. There's a bid in Bournemouth, Brighton, Southampton, Leicester have all bid 1.5 million. I've accepted it. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for the club. So he will be probably leaving us. So I'm actually going to take him off, and Tobias Manson is going to start. In terms of the tactic, we have changed back. This was tactic we played against Charlton. So when we're Sheevan, Boateng, Palmerston, it was Riddleby, we're going to get on to him in a second. Reed, Ellison, Armstrong, Burton, Waiters and Manson scored his first goal coming off the bench. But you will see a name you don't recognise with no appearances. We've made a signing. Unfortunately, Ted Riddle has made so many mistakes. How many times has the ball gone over his head or the striker's gone behind him? Too many times. So we've signed a German. We've signed a German defender to play in front of Reece, and I am delighted with this signing. Superb centre-back. Superb centre-back. So really hoping he is going to be the man to steer us to safety. And I did actually want to also drop him and him to cover. I want them a bit deep, and it's going to form almost a triangle with Reed now instead of a flat three, and hopefully that's going to stop the balls over the top and the balls from our wide to the back post. Hopefully our centre backs are dropping deep enough to win that now. So we're going to go with that. I'm really happy with that. In terms of the squad so far, so we now have top goal scorers are Burton and Nielsen with both 6, but obviously Nielsen will probably be leaving us. Simpson with 5, be suspended for today. We'll actually put Nielsen on the bench. 3 for Nielsen. We have Nielsen and Nielsen, so I'm glad one of them's going to be leaving. Assists wise, Burton with 8, 4 for Billy Waders, Simpson, Ellison and Dodd all on 3. Average rating, it's going to be Dodd with 6.72, Burton and then Ellison. I'm keeping with Ellison. Obviously, he wants to leave. Where's the long-term plans? No long-term plans. That's quite strange because there you go. Negatives. Wants to leave the club due to the club getting relegated, which is quite disappointing. But let's move across. Pleased to have been promised that the club's position in the world of football will be improved. I've never once promised him that. Is happy that the club have dedicated fitness coach. Oh, thank you. I've never once told him that it's going to improve. He's full of shit. FC United Manchester supporter, which is nice. 487 appearances, so he's closing in on 500. Really hope he doesn't leave us in the summer, but he does want to go. I managed to get him to stay for the season, as we discussed before, but I don't know, guys. I mean, if an offer of 4 million came in, for example, it's £4 million which we need. So, okay, so the squad we're going to be looking at today is Reece, Sheevan, what are we going to call this guy? We're going to call him Mark. So Reece, Sheevan, Mark, Boateng, Palmerston, Reed. Then Ellison, Armstrong, Burton, Waiters and Manson up top. So let's get into this. A number for Manson. Happily do that, sir. 20, no, not 27. We're going to go with 50. 50, because why not? He might be 50 soon. At some point in his life he will be. As long as he doesn't obviously pass away early. Fingers crossed there. Okay. I am nervous. I really want to turn this around. The last few episodes have been so fucking negative that a good victory here, 2 back-to-back wins, 1 defeat and 6 in the league would be just a superb situation to be in. Like Billy Waders, he goes down. Good job. Ball in. Comes out. Right, comes back to him again. Come on. They're passing around on the edge of our box, which is not really what we want to see, but it's better than them shooting, I guess. Ball. You are fucking kidding me. You are kidding me. No. Ugh. It's our former defender who just scored against us, guys. Our former defender who couldn't get in our side is now playing for Charlton, and he scored the goal against us. Oh, how does that happen? Oh my days. The fact it's our former defender who's got the goal is just like, oh man. Oh, we've got a goal while we were looking at the stuff. Ian Burton with his 7th goal of the season. We're going to have to go back, aren't we, and just see what happened here. Ellison to Palmerson. Ball across. Burton gets in front. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Beautiful. 1-1. Nice. I will pause it to recheck that. I just want to see here. So Reed is there. Maybe he needs to be dropping or moved across a bit. I mean, I'm thinking he should be there, but hopefully he's going to drop back a bit anyway. We'll see. If not, we'll make him support and move him across just so he's not running into Bram Ellison too much. That's my only worry in that situation at the minute. And we can still come out of this with a win. Come on, guys. Come on. I have faith. I have faith. We're going passionate. We're going to passionately encourage our team. Armstrong's not playing the best. We don't really have anyone who can come on in that position. Simpson's still suspended after the red card a couple of games ago. Who's on the bench who we can look at? We can look at Pedro coming on for Burton. Nielsen coming on. Diallo, Dodd. Let's just do a bit of play stats in terms of who's passing the ball. Bram Ellison's having a stinking game, you know. We're going to take off Bram Ellison and we're going to bring on Dodd. Hopefully he's going to pass the ball better, and we're going to bring on Nielsen for Manson, who's obviously still settling in at the club. So hopefully bring on Nielsen, who has been out injured for quite a while. That's why he hasn't really featured much. So that's why whilst he's been on loan, but hopefully he can do well for us. Settle down. I've got my FC United Manchester Cup. I've got the scarf behind me. 5 minutes to go. It's running out with nothing really happening. After the last few live comms, I would take a point. I'm cleared. Okay, guys, that has ended with FC United Manchester 1, Charlton Athletic 1. So we're still undefeated with only one defeat in the last 6. Sorry, but not the greatest bit of form going on. Board status dissatisfied. I mean, the form's improving. Draw, defeat, draw, win, draw. Sorry. So if we can turn some of them draws into wins, we can start to hopefully move up the table. Do hope so. So we're going to come back for the Wimbledon game at home. So hopefully we can pick up some points in between. Maybe it's 2 wins, 2 draws, 3 wins, 1 draw. But try not to lose any games and keep up this form of not losing many recently. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Do appreciate it. Remember to hit that like button. Remember to subscribe. And I will see you next time for more Creating a Legacy with FC United Manchester.